A lunge with a back extension reach is a great exercise to start opening the front of the hip and starting to work on back extension or extension of the spine. So to do this, there are progressions. You're going to start in your split stance. From this position, you want to really squeeze the glute of that back leg and make sure that your abs are staying on and your core is staying on and you're not allowing yourself to break locally in that spine. From here, that back toe is staying straight or even a little bit toed in, and you're going to take the leg or the arm of the leg that is behind you and you're going to reach up and over and try to touch your glute or your hamstring and then come back. Notice as I'm doing this, I'm starting to extend through the spine and I'm keeping myself fairly squared up with my hips. From there, if the hamstring is easy, I'm going to exaggerate that movement a little bit more and I'm going to try to come to my knee or to my calf and then back up out of it. This also is going to be working a lot of balance. Notice as I'm going down, I'm allowing that back knee to bend, but I'm still keeping my glute on. If that's easy, you're going to take this arm and you're going to come to your heel. So you're trying to get to that heel. Again, my body is extended. I'm still facing forward, and then I come back up out of it. So again, with the arm of the leg that is behind you, start at your glute or your hamstring, then go to your knee, then go to your foot. If that is easy, then you're going to try to do it with the arm of the leg that is in front of you. So it's still the same leg back, but I'm going to use my opposite arm, and I'm again going to go through that progression, starting with kind of my glute or my hamstring, and then coming back up out of it, reaching for that calf, and then coming back out of it, and then reaching for that heel and coming back up out of it. Notice as I do that, it requires more balance. It also requires more hip and quad extension in that back leg and requires more back extension. So please, when you're doing this, stay where you feel safe. Don't try to overdo it, especially if you've got some back stuff going on. This can be an incredible exercise for improving your back health, but you want to stay in a range of motion that you are ready for and that you're confident and able to perform correctly. If there's pain, back up out of it. Common mistakes that I see on this is that when people are reaching back with either arm, they rotate for that back leg. Don't let your torso rotate. Remember, we're trying to get a back extension with it. So we're trying to stay squared up. Another common mistake that I see is that back leg, the toe starts to spin out. I want you to keep that toed in or straight. Another common mistake that happens is this front knee collapses in. Remember, we want to always keep that strong, stable hip position by keeping our knee kind of tracking over that fourth toe.